Hello, my friends. So this is Mercury Retrograde. We've now just entered the post-shadow period. What that means, guys, is so like this is when the pre-shadow started. The influence of Mercury Retrograde started, and that was, excuse me, one day off here. That was the December 29th, and as expected, as you enter the shadow period, the first phase of Mercury Retrograde, you start to see there's a reversal sort of here, and you start to see volatility pick up as we enter it. Then we get to the station. That's when the planet looks as though it's stopped moving in the sky. That's basically right before it starts moving backwards in the sky. That's Mercury Retrograde station. And that's kind of like a pivot point in a lot of cases, but based on the direction that we were moving going into it, not always the case. And what I mean by that is we have a pattern here. Mercury's moving forward in the sky but slowing down in the pre-shadow phase. When it gets to the station, it pauses, then it turns around and it starts to speed up until about halfway through here. It's about the normal speed that's supposed to be around the 25th, in the middle of Mercury Retrograde, and then it starts to it starts to slow down mid-level. Sorry guys, slow, speed up, slow. Okay, so we pause here, we slow down, we pause here. But this period here, between the actual phase when the planet is moving backwards through the same area of the sky that it moved forwards through in the pre-shadow, it does like basically the pattern in reverse. So we had sideways, down, up, down, right? So backwards is down, up, and there should be a little sideways here, although weekends can kind of mess with the pattern a little bit. The 29th, 30th. So we were at the beginning of the week, just like we are here. So we should see some sideways, a little bit of sideways, and then we'll have a big drop. Or not the beginning of the week, but we should have another big drop. So basically, this was the backwards pattern, and now because we're going through the same area of the sky for our third time, there's 3 parts where you go through the same area of the sky 3 times during retrograde. 2 forward, and the middle one is in reverse, right? So now we're going through the second forward, the second forward part. So we had a forward, backwards. Now we're going through forward. So we should see sideways, drop, up, drop, sideways, drop, up, drop. That's what we should see. We should at least be hitting this level roughly around the 433 mark. Let's go with 433.33. Likely we'll hit that level. And so basically what I've done, because remember guys, sideways, down, up, down, right? So sideways, there was a little bit of a higher part here, right? So I have calls and puts, looking to sell my calls very soon and hold the puts as we drop, sell the puts there, and likely buy more calls. And that's the plan, guys. That's the Mercury Retrograde strategy. There's 4 of them this year, guys, and it's not an exact pattern because you have other things that can come into play, like you could have other retrograde planets that start, other stations, you could have some major planetary aspects, you could have full moons, new moons, solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, all that stuff plays out within these things, but for the most part, the general pattern will be that of the first shadow, then that shadow backwards, and then the first shadow again. All right, there's 4 of them. We'll get to test out this theory 4 times this year. I say theory with quotes because it's not a theory, guys. I've been watching Mercury Retrograde in relation to the stock market and trading the shadows since 2007. And there's 3 of them, 3 to 4 of them a year. So that's a lot of research, a lot of experience, guys. And I'm telling you, that's how it works. I'll see y'all later.